Hey guys, I bet you never thought that you'd be looking for the day when you have to clean your vinyl fence. Probably your lawnmower guy ran the lawnmower into the fence several times. When that happens, you get those nice black marks in the vinyl fence. Looks like the Daytona 500 was taking place on a section of vinyl. You might want to find yourself a new guy to mow your lawn. So the products that I'm getting ready to show you, you can use for tire streaks, or if you're just trying to get rid of dirt and grime or any kind of blemishes, we're going to show you the products that we use to maintain and clean our vinyl. Number one, Windex.
Get some Windex!
We use Windex. We like the Mr. Clean magic erasers. And we're gonna use this, see if we can get some of those tire marks off. So we're just gonna take some of that Windex. It's slowly starting to go away. We've gotten a good majority off of it. Now, for the foam Mr. Clean scrubbing block, it's not going to hurt the invisible coat of the titanium dioxide. This is just going to simply clean and buff the surface, harmless cleaning. The other thing that you can use is you can use fine grade steel wool. This is 000. The one thing about steel wool is the harder you use it in one spot, you are going to start to see that. It's going to dull the shine. It's going to cause a little bit of a blemish there. So you can use it, but you don't want to overuse it in one spot. So that right there got rid of our tire mark pretty quickly. I got a little bit more right there. It's pretty well gone. As we saw from over here, the pad is probably going to take us a lot longer. If you get the vast majority off with the block and a little bit of steel wool, so that way you're not taking away from the titanium dioxide or you're causing a dull blemish within the fence. And right there, we're pretty well back to new. Another thing that I've heard people use, and I don't know, is these SOS pads. We're gonna go ahead and get one of these out and try it and see what happens. Because it is still a steel wool. Seems like it's a rougher steel wool because I can start to see some scratches in there just a little bit. So just with the SOS pad, I kind of feel like I'm actually scratching more at the fence. So as far as the SOS pad, I would not use that. I would stick to these two main products. They're a little bit more friendly for not causing any harm. Just a little bit more and it'll all be gone. I would definitely stay away from using it dry and make sure you use some sort of a cleaning agent, water, Windex, just so that way you have less chance of scratching your vinyl. All right, so here we just have a couple minor surface scratches, and the only reason we can see them is because there's some dirt that's embedded within the scratch. So we're gonna try and clean the scratch, but also hide it at the same time. So we're gonna go ahead and take the Mr. Clean pad and the Windex. We're gonna spray it just a little bit, see if we can pull that dirt out. The nice thing about the Mr. Clean pad is that because it's not so aggressive as the steel wool, so you're not hurting your fence. You don't have to worry about scratching it. But it does take longer to clean it. Now, for the steel wool, we'll just go ahead and go over it one more time. And the longer you go with the steel wool, the more of a dull shine you're gonna get because you're gonna start working into that titanium dioxide. Looking back at it, I can still see it's actually pretty shiny still. We didn't work too hard into it. For any kind of general dirt, Windex and a paper towel work amazing. You can just pressure wash your fence based on how much of a surface scratch and how hard the dirt is caked onto your fence. You may have to apply a little bit of elbow grease to it. So looking at it from right here, I can see that the spot that I was working was about right here, but very, very faintly. So it does take some work to cause that dull shine. So we were getting ready to actually close the video down, but then we decided, I feel like there's one more thing that we could add to this video. Kids love markers. What will it take to get permanent marker off a vinyl fence? Let's ruin our stuff so you don't ruin yours. So that went in there a little hard. Let's get into some steel wool. This one's taking a while. See? I got it. It just took a really long time. And I can see a little bit of a dull shine. A little bit. It's starting. All right, so another thing that we can try is we can go ahead and try some rubbing alcohol and see if that'll take it off. It's definitely dulling it, but it's not coming off with ease by any mean. So I'm thinking that my best advice for permanent marker is don't write on your fence with permanent marker. If you happen to write on your vinyl fence with permanent marker, for what I can tell, steel wool will take it off. It just takes a little bit longer. Why do they call it permanent marker? Because it doesn't like to come off. Well, we got it off. The best advice we can give you is don't write on your vinyl fence with permanent marker. It was fun teaching you guys how to clean and maintain your vinyl. If you guys want to see how no dig vinyl holds up in high wind areas, make sure and watch that video right here. And if you guys want to see how concrete set vinyl holds up in high winds, make sure and check that video out right here. It's Dan with SWI. We are Wyoming's Fence Company, and we hope you have a good dang day.